crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning. Bix Weir, roadrunner.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of tea. Day 4 of the cleanse, feeling good, feeling fresh. Headaches are gone, pretty much my caffeine withdrawals. Cleanse is going great. You guys can start to go to Raw 21 Reboot, sorry. Raw 21 Reboot. You can start at any time. It's a self-guided program. It's Amy's website, Raw 21 Reboot. Let's take a look here. Raw 21 Reboot. It's a great site, by the way. It's got recipes. It's got everything you need to start yourself off. Where's the pictures? Oh. Probably Amy's getting attacked just like I get attacked. Amy's website. Oh, there it is. Okay. Raw 21 Reboot. You guys can start on your own. It's 3 weeks. You're going to feel a hell of a lot better. Go check it out. You want to feel even more better? Think about, all right, Theta jumped to $4.50 last night. $4.50. Remember, I've been screaming about Theta since the very early days when Michelle White brought it to our attention. I took a deep dive. I said, this is the new internet. This is so much bigger than every other crypto, than every other tech company out there. This is the new internet. And some people got on early. Congratulations. They're very rich and very happy. Some people are still getting on now. Yes. With this announcement, Sony announces they're joining Theta. We always knew Sony. Sony was one of the original investors. Same with Samsung, same with Google. I mean, everybody's in on this. Why? Because they all need it. We have to expand broadband. Now, Sony just happens to make the Xbox one of the most popular gaming consoles in the world. What do you want to bet Sony on the Xbox, on the actual box? They're going to install edge nodes and that's 14 million, I think, a year they sell. Then the Xbox 4 total base is over 100 million Xboxes out there, of the Xbox PS4 or whatever it's called. All of them, it's a software download. The Theta Edge Node is a software download. They can download it on every box. How would that expand the internet? That's right. That was always the plan. So yes, Theta is going to be the number one cryptocurrency by market cap by far. Well blowing by Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the top 20. Right now, I think it's number 20. But remember, the real big moves are between numbers 1 and 2. If you go to CoinMarketCap, look at the big difference in market cap between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the next one's down is Cardano. Bitcoin's almost at $1 trillion, 918 million or billion. Ethereum is way below that. It's like a fifth of it at 179 billion, and then Cardano is way below that. So basically, there's only two that are really getting the market cap, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And you're going to see Theta blow by them. Why? Because everybody on the planet is going to be earning Theta Fuel and using Theta Edge nodes and getting Guardian nodes, attempting to get Guardian nodes. They're going to, at some point, they'll lower the amount. Right now, it's only 1,000 Theta to start a Guardian node, which is a lot at $4, $4.50, it's $4,500. But they can always drop that to 100. If we want more Guardian nodes, maybe not. There's a new feature coming out of Theta. I think they said the first quarter is one-click Guardian nodes. One-click Guardian nodes. You don't have to go track down the Gpool Guardian node holder summary. Pretty much my Road to Ruta page, which teaches you how to do that. When it comes on Coinbase and that is implemented, I'll probably take that page down because everybody will be doing it. It'll be easy. Right now, it's not so easy. So I give instructions on how to do it on the private road at Road to Ruta. But, yeah, right now, Theta is number Ooh, it was like 29 just a couple days ago. It's dropped to number 18, $4 billion market cap. That $4 billion is going to way over $1 trillion. I can't tell you what day, but I can tell you that everybody and their mother is going to know about THETA and THETA Fuel. And there's 3 things I'm looking forward to this year. One is mainnet 3.0. A lot of the remote viewers saw that as the explosion point for the price of THETA. Number 2, the addition to Coinbase. The US is hard to get right now. You can get it. You can swap coins on simpleswap.io. You can join up with Caleb and Brown, a foreign brokerage house. And there's other couple kind of shaky brokerages that deal with it. But it's hard to get. When it comes on Coinbase, it is no longer hard to get. No longer hard to get. Those are the 2 things. And the third thing is, of course, the monster mega advertising campaign. They are going to get some sports star to talk about how THETA edge nodes can increase your game playing ability. Remember, this is mainly, it started about gaming. It was a way to increase broadband space for gaming, for video streaming, and things like that. That takes up about 80% of the internet. 75 to 80% of the internet is gaming and streaming of videos and movies. The rest is just the regular internet stuff. Think about the amount of data that needs to go through. And with the high resolution TVs coming out with Samsung's going to have it on their TV as well. It's insane. I grossly underestimated what THETA is going to do. And then all the other stuff, smart contracts, edge computing, and it's the good guys involved with this, not the bad guys. That's insane. So yes, you are going to see THETA run and run and run. The explosion point will be mainnet 3.0 and Coinbase. I think they're going to happen around the same time. Explosion point as in boom. 5x, 10x, 20x. I have a 40x move coming this year. On the road to Ruta, I put up my graph that I've been working off for 6 months now, and it's been spot on. I put together all the psychics, all the analysts, all the research I've done, and I made a chart. On the private road at Road to Ruta, it's right at the top. Ruta's THETA price speculation graph. It goes out from here to, to March of next year, showing when the moves will happen, why they're going to happen. Voila. So bravo, everybody who got in THETA. Everybody who's getting in now, bravo to you. You're going to do extremely well. You got to ride the ups and downs, though. I guarantee you, it's probably going to drop below $4. I won't guarantee that. It'll probably drop below $4 again, and then you can pick up some more. It's hard to chase price, but at the same time, people are like, should I get in? Should I not get in? It's going like this, but it's always going up. Dollar cost average if you have to. If you're looking to buy the bottom of anything, I guarantee you, you're not going to get the bottom. You're not the one that clicks at the very bottom price. Unless you're woo-woo dude who did it with XRP. I don't know why he wants to buy XRP, but he bought XRP at like 22 cents, 22.222 cents. Snippy and woo-woo dude, go check out. They just had another discussion. Great guys. Great guys. I probably wouldn't know, or I would have been late to the party about THETA had it not been for Snippy and Michelle White Dove. So, Snippy, I owe you one. Mwah. I know he's over there like this. Ching, 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 ching. I'm buying stuff. I think he bought a plane. Like a small... I'm not a lover of heights, so I'm not going to jump in his little plane with him when he wants to, or a helicopter. I don't know what it is. But I'm telling you, if you want to secure your future for your family, your friends, explain to them what that is. Say, hey, we got a problem with the broadband. You know how your computer, you watch a movie and sometimes you get that circled? You're going to get more and more of that as the amount of use goes on, but also the quality of the stream. They're moving to HD everything, high resolution everything. Wait till 3D gaming comes into play. That's all that does is just absolutely clog up broadband that we don't even have room for now. And everything's going online. College education going online. High school, grammar school education going online. Everything's going online, like it or not. It is happening because it is a choice. It will be a choice. And people tend to lean towards the easiest way forward. That's what technology does. It makes things easier to do what you want to do. Anyway, very excited about THETA Fuel. Also, I would like to point out THETA Fuel is not capped. They create 5% more THETA Fuel every year, and then there's a new program. We are going to be able to stake THETA Fuel. I love THETA Fuel. I earn THETA Fuel by using my Guardian node. If THETA Fuel gets too pricey, all the Guardian nodes and validator nodes can say, okay, let's airdrop us another 5 billion tokens. The Guardian nodes and the validator nodes have the power over that. And it would be good for the ecosystem for THETA. It would be really good, obviously, if you have a Guardian node, if you own THETA. So, not sure how that all is going to work out, but I love THETA Fuel. I don't like playing the ratio. A lot of people play the ratio, and I've just killed it with the ratio. How much THETA Fuel to THETA should you own? Or should you sell all your THETA Fuel and stake it? Or should you just stake your THETA Fuel, which is part of Mainnet 3.0? Both of them, bravo. THETA's doing a great job. Ultimately, what will the percentage be? I don't know. It won't be 5%. It might be 15 to 20, but that's without new airdrops, which might also come at some point if the price of THETA gets too high. And then what about NFTs, other tokens that are built off the THETA blockchain? And there's just so much going on THETA. But as this spreads out throughout the world, THETA will be the most secure blockchain in the world, the fastest, and probably the cheapest. So just keep that in mind as we go forward, as you're looking at tokens. I think there's a reason they set up THETA to be completely compatible with Ethereum. I think Ethereum is too expensive, too slow, and cannot do what they said they're going to do. THETA is already doing it now. The THETA smart contracts, they're doing it now. Was it all a plan? Could be. I don't know. And oh, by the way, did I tell you they did an ICO? That was huge. Huge. Not that the SEC means anything. A bunch of criminals. But if they're going to beat up THETA, they will probably be the last. Now, I do think that THETA will go on Coinbase before THETA Fuel does, which is also a big jump for THETA. But I'm not sure. Anyway, you're going to want THETA and you're going to want THETA Fuel. I would buy THETA and stake it so you earn THETA Fuel. That's what I've been doing. Anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy out there in the crypto world, but especially with the number one crypto that nobody knew about. People are starting to find out about it, starting to think about it. All the big whales, they're not in. They don't know what to do. Oh my God, what is this thing? All the tech company investors in Microsoft and Cisco routers and Amazon and all that, all those investors are going to be running into THETA because it's a tech company and a cryptocurrency community. And it's a bunch of cool people. A lot of Road to Ruta people are in THETA. Bravo. It is the right place to be. Thank you, Michelle Whitedove. Thank you, Jenny Moonstone, for all her work. By the way, I'm talking to Jenny in about an hour, and I'll be posting that on the Road to Ruta probably tomorrow. Go to the private road again, the Jenny Moonstone readings. They'll blow you away. If you're into Veritasium and the THETA plan, she's on fire. And there's like 30 videos on this stuff. Kicking ass. All right, the other thing I want to talk about really quickly is the financial system is about to blow. We've seen it time and time again. The Fed computer system locking up. Credit cards locking up. The latest is the repo market has gone crazy, minus 4%. Look at this. Wow, on the 10-year. That's unheard of. There are huge financial entities bleeding right now. Bleeding. Could be Goldman Sachs. I think Goldman is in the sights of the good guys. And criminals like Goldman. So definitely we'll see some bodies come out of this. I don't know where this is going. Everything's computers and derivatives these days. They click a mouse and boom, shatters that. Boom, shatters that. Right now things are blowing up. In the Road to Ruta analysis, when we're looking at the movie Oz the Great and Powerful, it was the Bond bubble that bursts near the end of the movie. I love that. If you go to roadtoruta.com, look up Oz. Was it Oz the Great and Powerful? I did an analysis of that and what Warren Buffett's role will be in this. When Buffett comes out and says, "I'm buying silver," and that's good night for the bad guys. He's probably already buying it behind the scenes. I know he invested in Burlington Railroad, I think it was. Massive land properties with gold and silver on them. That's how he invested. He's brilliant. That's how he invested in gold and silver. Is he bought a railroad that owned property rights of these huge swaths of silver and gold-rich land. Not silver-rich land. There's not much silver left on the planet, so most of the gold you can find. You dig deeper, you're going to find more gold. Silver, for some reason, you only find it in shallow deposits. I think I know the reason. It has to do with how it got here on this planet, but that's for another day. That's for our meeting in the Grand Canyon when this is all said and done. We're going to have a monster meeting in the Grand Canyon. Not big, but very small, at the El Tovar Hotel overlooking the canyon. Wow, that's going to be a doozy. And we'll talk about all the conspiracy stuff. Absolutely lots coming out over the next year or two about our ancient history and all the civilizations that have been on the planet that we don't talk about and we're afraid of. And they've been held from us. We're not afraid of it. They've been held from us. If you look at the remote viewing work into the Grand Canyon that the crypto viewing guys did, you'll be shocked because it's all true. Very scary. Look at all the different creatures that lived in the Grand Canyon according to Dick Allgire's viewing. We have aliens and giants and dwarfs and you name it. And they're all buried under the mud. So check that out. That one will blow your mind. And the gold in the Grand Canyon. When we remote viewed, it's not just what has been reported and what I've analyzed, which is the placer gold all along the banks of the Grand Canyon, but there's refined statues in the base of the mountains / pyramids within the Grand Canyon that are just waiting there for us to discover. And that's part of my mission. When I get my RV that's been delayed, my RV's been delayed because of the parts coming out of China, probably. So it's looking like May, hopefully May. But it's coming. It's on its way. And then Amy and I hit the road. So that's where we are. Bravo. Anybody who has THETA, everybody looking to buy THETA or get some more THETA. Oh, by the way, mainnet right here. This is a countdown to explosion. You go to the THETAtoken.org website. It counts down the days. April 21st, it looks like now. It's shortened. It was the 28th. Now it's the 21st. Mainnet 3.0 goes live. I think that's going to be the real explosion, along with the Coinbase. I think Coinbase probably right after that, a few weeks after, is going to say, okay, we'll let you buy THETA. And then 300 million people in the United States have the ability to pay for it, with hundreds of millions of people getting in, and the few holders saying, I don't want to sell my THETA. Why would I sell my THETA now? It's massively undervalued. And then that's how you get a price explosion. Anybody taking profits now? Go for it. You'll look back and say, man, if I only held on to my THETA. Yeah, that's what I got for you. You want to join the private road? Go to roadtoruta.com. Hit subscribe today. It's $2.99 for a year, less than $1 a day. And you get access to all this cool stuff on the private road, including the Jenny Moonstone readings, the THETA how-to page, the THETA page right here teaches you how to buy it, store it, and stake it if you're in the U.S. or anywhere. And then the all so special theta price speculation graph that I've been working off since for 6 months now, and it goes out another year, and it has just been spot on, ridiculously spot on, and we're coming to that point. So that's it. This is Bix. Very happy today. People are starting to wake up to what theta is. And as far as silver, they got to go to jail. I mean, ultimately, they're going to have to go to jail. They're all naked shorts. The top 3 or top 4 COMEX shorts, commercial shorts, probably Goldman, HSBC. Those are probably the big ones. But there's 4 of them. They're short 300 million ounces, completely naked. Jeffrey Christian is lying when he says fabricators and, what did he say, fabricators, smelters, and producers. And producers aren't, I mean, no mining company is hedging that I know of. If I'm wrong, let me know. Smelters, they don't own the metal. They're not going to hedge the metal. Refiners, they don't own the metal. They're not going to hedge the metal. Fabricators, they don't own the metal. They're not going to hedge the metal. Now, there are fabricators like the U.S. Mint and the Perth Mint, which are 2 of the largest hedging entities in the world, but they're not even close to hedging 300 million ounces. Not even close, like nowhere close. And oh, by the way, why are they hedging anything when they're out of inventory? So all of it should be zeroed out on the hedge book of the U.S. Mint and the Perth Mint. They should not have naked hedges. They said they're out of product. They should not have any hedges on their books at this moment. So I would say Jeffrey Christian is a liar and belongs in jail because he's been lying for decades to support the the silver and gold cabal that have been rigging the prices for so long to destroy you and your country. Look at Jamie Dimon, for example. Yes, they're long physical silver now. They're the massive lessor of physical silver. That physical silver will never come back. You lease physical silver. Leasing of silver is ridiculous in the first place. Because as a lease, if it's an operating lease or a finance lease, that silver's got to come back or they're just pay in cash. So that is it. And Jamie Dimon's claiming that on his books. So they're both have shorts on that. The whole entire complex of the COMEX short positions is completely out of hand. It got out of hand decades ago, and they can't fix it. And the CFTC is ridiculous, embarrassing, a waste of $120 million a year if they can't see what's going on here, because the rest of the world sees it, and we're not going to stand for it. When's it going to break free of these criminals? I don't know, but soon. And they need to go to jail. Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan got hung up on RICO charges, meaning they conspired with other of the big banks. JP Morgan conspired with Deutsche Bank, with HSBC, with Goldman. All the documentation is there. Why are these still the biggest players in silver? Why is JP Morgan, who had to pay a $982 million fine, the largest fine in CFTC history, why are they allowed to even participate at all on any level in the silver market? That's completely the CFTC's fault and the DOJ's fault. And the government, your government, is working to suppress the price of your investment. How's that feel? I know. Anyway, this is Bix. I'll talk to you guys later.